Okay, hi Huns. Today I am back with another video. I'm going to be doing a good old-fashioned Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A on my channel yet. I often answer questions sort of on my story on Instagram or on live streams on Instagram as well, but I haven't done one actually on my YouTube yet, and I know you guys have got a few questions. So I asked you on my Instagram and I'm going to answer them now. I'm using my boyfriend's phone because I use my phone to record. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and answer some of your guys' questions. So let's get right into it. Okay, what camera do you use to take your photos? So I use my phone, which I do also use to record. I have the iPhone X, and on my Snaptorials that I post on Instagram, I take it with the flash on the Snapchat, like on Snapchat. But for my normal photos, I just go on my normal camera, get in front of my ring light, and just take loads of pics. Favourite chocolate? Probably Kinder Bueno or Ferrero Rochers. What's your favourite eyeshadow brand? I really have been loving Morphe eyeshadows at the moment, so I'll sort of fall in and out of love with them. But at the moment I am really liking them, and House of Sparkles, they're really, really good. And Juvia's Place, awesome. Do you see fans in public, and what is one good thing about it and one bad thing? PS, love you too. I feel like I'm still quite a small account, obviously, so I don't really know if I'd call it fans, but just like people that follow me. I've met quite a few of you in public, so when I'm on a night out, obviously in Norwich, I meet people, they're like, I follow you, I'm like, oh my god, hi. I've met people in shops, at Sundown Festival, just, you know, here and there, and then, or people will like see me out and they'll message me like, oh my god, I saw you today, but I didn't want to say hi. I'm literally just like a normal person. Just say hi, it's fine. It's like saying hi to your friend, like it's no different. So one good thing about it is getting to know people, if that makes sense. Like one friend of mine, we met on a night out and like she followed me and we've been like best of friends ever since. So that is one good thing, and obviously getting to see the people that support me in real life is pretty cool. One bad thing, I don't really know one bad thing about it, because I haven't really had any sort of intrusive experiences, because like I say, I'm still little old me. I don't know, I can't think of a bad thing. Primer or setting spray? Actually, I haven't used either in such a long time. I used to use both. My favourite primer is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and my favourite setting spray is the House of Sparkles spray. My sister asked, am I the better sibling? Who knows? You're the only one that's featured on my YouTube channel, so. Highlight of Reading. Mate, I don't even know if there was one. I got a comment the other day on my Reading video, it was like, it looks like you had a really bad time. I was like, I did. It was not fun. Like, out of all the festivals I've been to, Latitude is definitely up there as the best. I've been to Latitude twice and it is awesome. Reading, I think it's just the time of the year and it was so cold, and the weather. The lineup was definitely by far the best, but the weather, oh my god, it ruined it. Favourite eyelashes? I mean, my own brand is going to have to get a mention because big up SCR Lashes. I am currently testing this pair that are unreleased and I really, really love them. So hopefully you guys will see those soon. Favourite TV show? Okay, Walking Dead, obviously, as you can see the poster that's falling down in the background. How to Get Away with Murder, Peaky Blinders, love Peaky Blinders, Riverdale, Stranger Things, Fear the Walking Dead. Yeah, there's a lot of Rick and Morty, obviously, but there's loads. Favourite music genre? That's the thing, my music taste is so mixed. Like, a couple of you guys follow me on Spotify and I think you'll see, like, my taste in music is so varied. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, I don't even know. But at the moment, I'm loving AJ Tracey's new album. It is awesome. I recommend you all go hit it up because it's amazing. Fave makeup brands for any step? I love Makeup Revolution. I think they are awesome. The price point, the products they've come out with, with some real staple products. And just in general, I think the brand and what they stand for is really, really, really good. And they've proved that you don't need to be a high-end brand to cater to everybody. So, Makeup Revolution. What palettes do you recommend? House of Sparkles Run the Show palette. It is so good for colour. Morphe 35M, I absolutely love it. Juvia's Place Zulu palette is a good start as well. And one of my all-time faves is the Holy Grail palette by Violet Voss. It's such a staple palette for people that aren't comfortable wearing bright eyeshadow every day. It's like the best neutral palette you're going to find. Please do on YouTube how you record your video and which equipment you use and how to edit. Sorry, so many questions. So, like I say, I record on my phone. I got this tripod. So I did have another tripod, but it recently broke. So I'm currently using this tripod that I got from Amazon. It was £10 from Amazon, really affordable, and you do get like a little thing, so you can record and stuff or press the button without having to be at the phone, which is good if I'm taking pics of my makeup. So yeah, I think it's really good value and it's easy to transport. And to edit, I just use iMovie. I'm really bad at editing, so I often use the music that you get in YouTube Creator Studio in their free library, just so I make sure that I don't get copyright strike, because I'd hate to accidentally do that. But yeah, that is basically what I do. What are your pet peeves? Oh, I like this question. I have a lot of pet peeves. Like in general, loud eating, which my boyfriend who's over there often does. Biting nails, even though I sometimes do it myself, like I just can't stand it, like the sound of it. Oh my god, I literally can't. And with the eating thing, I can't be in the room, like I have to turn the telly on if I can hear someone eating. Like I can't just have that sound. It cringes me out. Another pet peeve is like when people are trying to sell you something, so like a foundation, but they've blurred the entire photo, or they're trying to say how good an eyeshadow palette is, yet they've blurred the eyeshadow, like using Facetune. I'm like, well, you're trying to... Or my even worse is when makeup artists do it for their clients. So obviously your client pictures are basically your portfolio to show, you know, potential future clients what you can do, what your work is like. Yet some people will still Facetune it. I'm like, how can you, like, oh, it's false advertisement. Like, it makes me so angry because you're not giving a true representation of the service that you're selling, and it just really frustrates me. How do you avoid texture when applying foundation? Love you, babes. Oh my god, I love you. I don't really know. I do have obviously skin texture like everyone does, particularly around here. I have a natural line here where foundation sometimes settles and people think it's where I haven't blended in between my eyebrows, but it's literally just my face. And as you can see, there is texture on my forehead, especially where I've put a highlighter and stuff. But I'd just say the Maybelline Superstay foundation is really, really good for just giving a flawless look, and using silicone-based primers, especially if you've got oily skin, because that gives a smooth sort of base ready to apply, and of course that little bit of skincare prep before foundation, which I often neglect, but there we go. What YouTubers do you hate? Oh, hate's a strong word. Okay, YouTubers. So I'm gonna give you kind of like who I really like and who I kind of don't really care for, should I say. So on YouTube, obviously there's the big elite squad of beauty community YouTubers, you know, the likes of James Charles, Nikki Tutorials, Manny MUA, all those lot, and I just don't really, I've never really watched them, but they're just always in controversy and I feel like it's just too much. Like Laura Lee, James Charles, Nikki Tutorials, I kind of don't mind her, you know. I'm not saying that these people aren't talented, because boy are they talented. Like James Charles, he can blend, but on the flip side, there's just so much he's done, like, without going into it too much, it's just, I can't support people like that. It's just not my vibe. But yeah, Manny MUA, no thank you. Like, all of them, I'm just like, you do your thing, like, I'm happy for you, you're thriving, but a lot of things they do, I just can't support. Now, on the flip side of YouTubers I do really like, I don't really watch a lot of beauty related content on YouTube. I more watch like gaming content and stuff like that, so here are my favourite YouTubers. We've got Call Me Kevin, he is awesome, absolutely love him. Joshi, Mimulus, Willany, Stephen Tries, obviously the Happy Hour podcast, but that's kind of different. Jack May, Jenna, and obviously Julian, Simply Now Logical, Sophia Nygaard, Cody Co. Oh, and Angelica Oles, I love her so much. What is your most embarrassing moment? Okay, I can't believe I'm talking about this again. I've spoken about this on my story on Instagram a few times. Okay, this is so embarrassing, like I can't believe I actually did this, but okay. So, It was quite a while ago, a good few years ago. Snapchat was the thing, you know, this flicky bit of hair is doing my head in. Snapchat was the thing, that was life at the time, and I was getting ready to go to the city with my friends, just up the city, do a bit of shopping, meet up, you know, just chill. And I was getting ready, you know, as you do, you're getting ready, you're like half dressed, makeup half done, and I took a selfie up at my window in my old bedroom when I used to live with my parents. Up at my window, selfie. I didn't have any trousers on, just my underwear on the bottom half. I had a top on, but I didn't realise that my mirror, you could see my behind, my butt, in the mirror. Obviously with just my underwear on. So I'm like posing, I think it's all, you know, I'm feeling cute. I upload the Snapchat thing. I don't realise this at this point, so I'm like, cool, whatever. I get onto the bus and I was broke. I didn't have any 4G or like data, so I couldn't go online at that time. I could just like accept calls, obviously. So I get a call from my friend and she's like, hi, I don't know if you noticed this, but you've uploaded a Snapchat and like you can see your butt. And I'm like, I can't even delete this Snapchat because I don't have any internet. Like, what am I gonna do? So obviously quite a few people had seen it. I had to give her my details to log into my Snapchat so she could log in, delete the photo. Oh, I will never ever forget it. Like, how embarrassing. And like, people saw it and I uploaded my butt onto Snapchat. Like, I didn't want to think about it, but yeah, in the end it got deleted. I don't know of any evidence of the photo still existing, but of course it is the internet, so everything still exists somewhere. But yeah, I uploaded my butt to Snapchat. Love my life. Sorry if the angle's changed. My phone just stopped recording. I love that. Any new lash styles heading our way? Maybe. We shall see. Do you plan on releasing any other types of makeup? I would love to. I have thought about it, but I just don't know what at the moment. So something may happen, but we shall see. What is the craziest thing you've done in your life? I don't really know, like, the craziest thing. I mean, I can be pretty irresponsible when it comes to going on nights out spontaneously. But other than that, I don't think I've really done anything too crazy. I don't know. Why are you so talented, and would you do a meet and greet soon? Thank you for calling me talented, that means a lot. And a meet and greet, I don't know, like, it feels weird to me because in my head, like, the way I think about social media is it could cease to exist. So tomorrow Instagram could fail, the internet could crash, and then what? Do you know what I mean? I don't see myself as any different to anybody else. Like, and it sounds silly that I even have to say this of only having like 40k, but like, I don't see myself as like, oh, you know, but it's hard. So I don't think I'd ever do an arranged meet and greet at this point because I don't think, and I get scared, like, even thinking about going to things like VidCon, like, not as like someone there, but just attending, I'm like, okay, I'm scared. But I am going to be attending Instagram this year, so that's exciting. I will link the Instagram account down below with all of the deets. So if you do want to actually meet me, then come to Instagram because it's a load of small brands, not my brand, but loads of other small brands that are really supportive, and the actual owners of the brands are lovely people, so it will be a great opportunity to come along to a little makeup event. First kiss story, I don't really remember, but I do remember one story about me and Tyler, or Tyler and I should say. So before we got together, very early days, back in 2014, we used to meet at a park and we used to walk, because we lived not that long away for driving, but a walk, it was well over an hour's walk. So we used to meet at this park and we used to walk around the park and talk for absolutely hours. And I remember the first time we met, obviously it was really scary because the way you meet, it's like this long winding path. I'm walking this way, he's walking this way, and there's the park that you go into. So we saw each other for a good amount of time before we actually had to say hello to each other. And you've got to think, we've been talking online for a while, and this is the first time we're seeing each other. I'm like terrified, and obviously so is Tyler. I'm getting like emotional thinking back, but obviously we met, it was, you know, it was weird, but we spoke and we clicked and just chatted about everything. And then as we left, obviously we have to go back to the gate and then go our separate ways. And obviously we were both so shy and awkward, we didn't know what to do. So we didn't know whether to hug each other or like say goodbye. So we just kind of was like bye, and then we just split. And a guy actually who was on the track, I think he was walking his dogs or something, he asked Tyler if like he was okay if we'd had an argument because we'd left that abruptly. Like, it just makes me laugh now looking back, but that was funny. How to grow your account. Be patient is the... Why have I rolled up my sleeves? Be patient is the #1 tip. It's taken me forever to grow my account to where it is now. So I just say be patient. #1 tips, do things that are on trend. So if it's Valentine's Day, do Valentine's Day looks. If it's Christmas, do Christmas looks. Like, do things that are on trend that people can be inspired by in the moment, if that makes sense, because they're the things that normally do good on the Explore page around that time. So try and keep up to date with what's going on. But yeah, other than that, just tag all your brands, make sure you're interacting with your followers every day, and just be active. Vodka and chaser or drinks with vodka. I don't know what chaser means. I don't know, am I stupid? Let me Google it quick. A strong alcoholic drink taken after a weaker one. I don't get it. Am I just thick? Yeah, no, I think normally when I'm out, I like to drink a good cocktail. But my classic go-tos are Aldi's coconut rum. It is the bomb. I love it so much. Love a bit of vodka. Vodka Red Bull, Malibu. I love sour shots, tequila slammers, tequila rosé. Mate, I'm happy with anything. Like just Zambuca shots, anything. I don't mind. But normally what I like to do is buy a cheap bottle of alcohol from Aldi's, because your girl likes to bargain hunt. Drink that before I go, and then just shop. Or have a couple of drinks, but mainly shop when I'm out, because it's cheaper that way. I'm gonna end it there. There were a few other questions, but they're all sort of similar to the questions that I've already answered. So if I didn't get around to your question, I'm sorry, but I'm sure I will do another one of these soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will link all of my socials and everything down below. So if you do want to follow me on Insta, which is where I'm mainly active, feel free, go ahead, why not? I'm also streaming on Twitch, so if you want to follow me on Twitch, that would be awesome. But I'll link everything down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.